Hi, welcome to my video. I'm Jennifer Roberts. You're either catching me on my YouTube channel True Divine 44 or my Facebook page True Divine 44. Like, share, subscribes and comments on either or both of those platforms is greatly appreciated, and much love to those who have done so thus far, and to those who have sent me private messages to say thank you for the readings that I've been putting out. They really inspire me and support me also. Thank you so much. You can always support me by booking me for a private reading via any of the contact details above or below, depending on where you're watching this video, or you can message me on Facebook Messenger, as long as you put in capitals the service that you want, just so I can spot that message easier with amongst all of the others. These are the monthly readings that I'm putting out for March 2020, and this is for the gorgeous sign of Sagittarius, the lion. So it's pretty, I think you know what I'm going to say, most of you Sagittarius, because so the first week in March 2020, remember this is a general reading. Oh, so some of it might resonate, some of it might not. It might all resonate, it might all not. Take what resonates with you, take what helps you, and leave the rest behind for somebody else. So the first week in March 2020, we've got this air prince. Now in all of the general readings, more or less, we've had lots of messages going back and forth. The universe, I feel, is opening up to news being told, things being said, truths being exposed, people being connected, also communications getting stronger between individuals. So there's this news coming in. Now this air prince is ready for battle. He uses his mind, he uses his wits, his intellect, but he's always ready for action. Pretty level-headed. He goes into but he doesn't mind charging in when he needs to. Not quite as fast as the Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands, but he's ready for action. But this news is coming in that you're sending news out, Sagittarius, regarding something or someone that you needed to know about, or you needed to hear about, or they needed to hear about you, and the message you had to give. Because of these messages coming in, this is clarified by the Fool card, the 0 point, the start of a new journey, the start of a new cycle in your life. Now, this Fool card, a little bit similar of an energy to the Page of Swords, although you see, the news is looking that way, the Page of Swords. So the news is coming regarding something in the past that helps you, put a nail in that coffin and move on, because this Fool card is looking in completely the other direction. This is a major arcana. So this starting point, whatever news came in, gives you a release from an old cycle, and you're ready to start this new cycle. Now the similar energy as in the page, the Fool, is ready for action. He's ready to go forward. He's ready to, start the journey. He can be a little bit unknowing of the dangers. This card brings up questions of, what will I face? Will I face any dangers? Who will I encounter? How will I feel? What will I take forward on this journey? What will I pack up here in my rucksack? What will I leave behind? So there's many questions within this card, and this news, part of this news, it helps you answer some of those questions in order to be released to move forward on a new cycle, on a new journey. The second week is represented by the Chariot. So again, there's this movement, there's this physical movement, I feel, a movement away from circumstances that you've been in for quite some time. There's victory in that. You feel balanced now, you feel ready to move forward, you feel ready to let go of anything in the past. You're hitching up your ride and you're pulling forward. There's success here in the material as well, knowing where you want to go, knowing where you want to be, and being balanced and determined to get there. Clarified by the Ten of Swords. So something regarding that news that's coming from the past, that causes you to want to go on to this Fool's journey, this brave new adventure. This ends the cycle. So you've got the 0 starting a new cycle with the Fool, and then the 10, ending an old cycle, where you know, it wasn't a comfortable cycle. These are thoughts, these swords. This is the mind, things that are of thought, of thought cycles that have hurt, that have damaged, that have caused a bit of carnage in your life, and you're putting an end to that with this news that's coming in with this Page of Swords. This somehow allows you to release that and say no more. There's no more room for any more of this mental anguish. You know, I'm ready to just pull forward from this in this Chariot card. So that's awesome, Sagittarius. For the third week, it's great news. You've moved forward, and there's this Six of Wands represented in the third week. There's this victory. Victory over a battle within the self, victory in the material, and you're going forward. You know, you have acclaim and recognition for the movement that you've made, the change that you've made in your circumstance. You feel good about this in the third week. Clarified by, so we've gone from the 6 to the 5, and another major arcana, this Hierophant, this Pope, who keeps cropping up in many of the readings. As I said, the Pope, the messages that are coming in from the universe, just the energies around us, from people around us, there's this opening up, there's this veil being lifted of secret knowing, secret knowledge, things that have been buried and hidden. Now this Pope here, you know, he connects you to all realms, esoteric, mesoteric, and exoteric. All of this, the spirit realm and the physical realm, is the bridge. He brings down that spiritual knowledge, that spiritual knowing, in order for you to use it in the 3D, in the existence that you're living in this body, in this avatar. Don't be surprised if you just feel like you've connected with some loved ones that aren't here in the physical right now, or some ancestors, and you just feel like you know them. Maybe you've been having dreams, and you're just feeling connected, more connected to your spiritual self than you were before. And this is bolstering this feeling of victory, this feeling of victory over mental anguish, over circumstances. So that's a real awesome set for the third week also, Sagittarius. The fourth week is represented, I just feel this is you. This fiery, passionate king. This king is very fatherly, you know, he looks to be a good father. He's very traditional, and he's the socialist, he's the people pleaser. People love to be around him. He's magnetic, you know, he's people know he's got what he's got, and he knows how to handle what he's got. He's very creative, and he's able to oversee things, and have structure, but be passionate about it. You know, he can inspire fire in others. He can inspire passion in others. And that's represented by another 6. So be not to repeat the numbers in some of the monthly readings, but number 6, 6 of Pentacles. And this is showing here that this king, he is the people pleaser. He is he gives out the gift. There's lots of reciprocity in this card. You know, this guy here standing in the middle, and he's more than happy to give to others, in order to just sustain them, to help them along. So it might be that you are giving out that generosity, that support, even food, you know, if people are in lack, and helping somebody along in this 4th week of March, Sagittarius, which is an awesome thing. Or lesser so for the energies that I'm feeling, it might be actually you in receipt of some generosity, of somebody helping you, to sustain you, to help you along, to give you that foot up. And you know, that's how we should all be, Sagittarius. And it can take a leaf out of your book by, you know, knowing that there should be reciprocity between us. But this king also has enough wisdom to know that he gives to the right people. He gives to those that are willing to receive gratefully. He gives to those that are going to maybe do the same again for somebody else because he's done it for them. You know, he doesn't cast his pearls before swine, if you like. So, you know, you give in to the right people. On the bottom of the deck is another 6. So in I think it was Scorpio's reading, there was 666. In this reading there's 666. There's lots of so it's the Lovers card representing Gemini, decisions being made, big decisions for your life being made, and a balancing out of the divine feminine, divine masculine, a more balanced feeling, and because of that you'll be making balanced decisions. But they are represented very much so of releasing the mental that didn't serve you, but also really constructing something that's powerful, that's more enjoyable to live in within this 3D, and feeling more connected to the spiritual realm also. So just connecting to the all. There's lots of the signs connecting to the all. On the bottom of the other deck is the Tower card. So you might have been experiencing a shake-up in your life in the last few months. You know, you might have been shaking down this tower of illusions and ego and stripping that away, which has then led you to the Lovers card, naked, you know, just the core self, the divine feminine, divine masculine, able to make balanced decisions. But, you know, you're moving away from that, and in the Chariot, the Fool card, you really are moving away from that, Sagittarius, and you're moving towards something that feels victorious, that feels good, that has a lot of reciprocity within it. You know, there's happy, blissful feelings here. So it's an awesome reading for you, Sagittarius, for the month of March. I hope it guided and inspired you. Of course, just like I said at the start of the reading, you can always hit me up for a private reading and support me that way, or any energy work with any of the details above or below, or via Facebook Messenger. But until then, much love, be balanced always, and be whole. See you soon. Mwah.